Pop Sports!
We're here at Denny Field with Coach Joe Quiz of the APA Jets. Denny Field with Coach Joe Quiz of the APA Jets.
Yes, sir.
Big win tonight over Traders Point Christian Academy Golden Eagles. That's a mouthful.
Absolutely. We came out, we got after them tonight. We were looking to get back on the wagon from last week, got our first win out at Indiana Def. They were undefeated. They played some good ball teams. They put up a lot of points, so we had to slug out in the rain last week. Tonight was our homecoming. Traders Point, first year playing them, didn't really know what to expect. We're both fairly new schools as far as programs are concerned, and just happy with the guys tonight. They really got after it this evening.
Definitely, we got to see earlier in the year at Frankton, and it seems like definitely a more balanced attack tonight, throwing it in the air a lot, made some plays early on through the air with a young quarterback, looked good, and then you got it going on the ground, and several different guys got it going for you. Talk about some of the efforts individually from some of your young men.
Sure. Well, our theme here the last couple weeks, we're trying to rotate 5 backs in through the series. We're basically playing platoon football. However, we are trying to supplement some of our skilled positions at the running back mainly, sometimes at a wideout or a slot, but all of our running backs also play defensive back or linebacker, which is a high mobility area. So we're trying to keep them from getting gassed too early. So that being said, tonight everybody got a touch and then some. Even a young guy, Clayton Myers, came in and ran one for a touchdown. DeAndre Patterson, phenomenal running back, had a couple touches tonight and a score, great yards. Quincy Bush as well. Austin Norris and Kayston McConnell did a great job. They were our starting fullback tailback combo, really kind of set the tone early, hammering guys up the middle. And the passing game was great tonight. You mentioned Tristan's a young guy, our quarterback number 12 there. He's only a sophomore, started for us last year as well at QB. Does a phenomenal job. The guy's just cool, calm, and collective under pressure, and is really a good leader out there on the field. Leo Harris had a great night for us out a wide receiver. I think he had 2 touchdowns maybe. Looked like Tristan had about 184, 185 yards passing from first glance, which is just great. I'm not sure of a running total, but it had to be up there as well. As you mentioned, pretty balanced. We're really trying to spread teams out, take the focal point off of our line of scrimmage, and really, get to that college-style football where we're trying to get to the corner and make things happen with our athletes. Guys up front did a good job. That being said, we had time to throw, and it was a good ball game up front, not much pressure.
Speaking of dominating the line of scrimmage, defensively, the guys, your young men were just stepping up, plugging holes. There wasn't a whole lot going on for the Golden Eagles.
Sure, we really got after it tonight. And the funny thing about that is we had an entirely new defensive line this evening. Our only experienced player was Kayston McConnell, who we actually moved from defensive end down to interior tackle. Other than him, we had 2 freshmen and a sophomore who hadn't really taken a snap this year. Kind of plagued by the academic bug right now. Our grades came out. We're on 6-week terms instead of 9. Most schools battle this at sectional time. We battle it every 6 weeks. So, we lost quite a few players, unfortunately. We wish those guys the best. Hope they get their academics in gear, because that's what we're really all about as a school. But we want them playing football as well, which we hope helps, and maybe this is something that sinks in and takes them to the next academic level. But, those guys, for only having a week of training, grades came out Tuesday, so we had to revamp the machine Wednesday and, put together a defense that was going to hold the line this evening. And they did. They really got after it. Bottom line thing we talked about tonight, we simplified everything to the bare bones and just said, get after it. Bottom line, get after somebody every play. We're going to be all right.
Yeah, well, great job tonight. Talk about moving forward. You got put back-to-back wins together. Now who you facing next?
Sure. Well, our records this season, we played some really good football this year. You guys were at Frankton. We had almost 600 offensive yards there. Like I think I talked to you on the phone earlier. We also had 8 fumbles to go along with it. So you just can't win a ball game with that going on.
Yeah, you hold on to the football just a couple of those times, and that game was yours.
Sure. And then, Monroe Central came out, and they gave us a good beating. I'll give them that. Those guys are physical and got after us. And then, our offensive backfield was a little bit different after that game. We had some injuries, some things that happened. We're just kind of now catching stride again. We could very easily be a 3-2 team right now, going into tonight. So this win is very good to keep us on that track. We have Tri-Central next week, which I'm not sure what their game's looking like right now, but I'm mainly positive they're probably winning or in a good slug out. That's a tough team. They're physical. They're big up front. Run, some of that split veer type offense that hasn't changed since the 90s, and they're very good at it, and they're a strong team, strong-willed, and they're going to come get in our face. But tonight's the good night to keep that flow going forward as far as being aggressive and playing aggressive football. Athlete on athlete, I tell our guys every week, no matter what our experience level, we've got the same athletes as anybody else in the state, if not better. So just a matter of making plays and not watching it happen in front of you. So that's what we're going to have to do next week. If we come out and play aggressive football and don't cough the ball up, and we just play fundamental football. I know every coach says it every week, but it really is the main key. Just got to come out and get after them in a positive fashion early and knock them off their horse. That's what we're going to plan to do.
Well, congratulations on the big win tonight. Good luck moving forward.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you guys for being here.
Pop Sports!